Shalom, Koholo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakatash. Give honor to the elders and apostles of Yeshua and Joshua from via the internet. Shalom to the brothers that's out there prophesying. Making the body a living sacrifice, waking up the elect, 144,000 men, as well as one third, the rest of the one third, which consists of men, women, and children, believers. It's like foreigners, those that look like so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, which are the Israelites, but to the farther side, the descendants of them, because your bloodline is determined by your father. It's not a number. So it's not about skin color, it's about your heritage. So say, spirit bear witness, all spirit that is children, basically you're gonna have other nations, people that look at other nations, but it's truth resonate with them. They understand the truth and they have the zeal, But I want to make this quick. I want to get a quick article because there's been a lot of trail derailments lately. And a recent one just happened in Virginia. So West Virginia train derailments. The car spilled near to the rock slide. Rock slide in West Virginia. 3 people were injured, and diesel fuel spilled into a nearby river after a freight train derailed Wednesday when it hit a rock slide in remote West Virginia at 4:51 a.m. Wednesday. An empty anti-coal train hit a rock slide near Sandstone, an unincorporated community in the southern West Virginia, causing all 4 of the train locomotives and 9 empty coal cars derail and catch fire. The transport company didn't say that statement. Headaches, coughing, burning of skin symptoms. Ohio residents have experienced, you mentioned after the toxic train derailment. You mentioned the Ohio incident, and ever since then, been having more spills and derailments, and it might even be before then. They might not be reporting on it, because the Ohio thing, it took like a week or so to finally report on it. So there's probably other stuff going on, you don't even know. It's the second Norfolk Southern train derailment in Ohio shines congressional spotlight as real industry. It's funny because it has to do with real industry. Who knows what they might try to do? Since the devil try to make a Edom score white man, but meaning the elite, they're trying to make 15-minute cities. So you're gonna need new construction, like railroad construction, new places, things to get you from point A to point B. And you've seen this in countries, you've seen in like technology, meaning the plans you have for the future, they will just transport you to wherever your destination is. And these derailments is nothing but, not only distraction, what's going on behind the scene, but could lead, to the plans. It's like with the Ohio causing devastation and polluting the water, if they cause enough trouble, it could lead to martial law, having people going to camps for food, for water, not only that, but the currency is declining, and we're heading to the worst recession ever, pretty soon. Hey, so these scourges for amendment is the Lord, Yahweh, Shemeshah doing these things, it's ceasing grinding, when you buy that stuff, and you don't even get nothing back, because this is putting it there, just put it there, but now we're off in the position because job, how you have increasing layoffs, firing people, right? Yet you're desperate for workers. It doesn't add up. Somebody's lying. Either you want workers or you don't. It's for jobs that anybody could be trained or do, trained within a week or less to do. it's not master's degree jobs. So you gotta question yourself. Even those master's degree jobs, get threatened. Because if you didn't want to follow the policy, you remember the pokey. If you don't want to take it, so all was it bachelor, master, all those years you spent to getting that degree for that job went to waste. If they want to take a pokey, now they're revealing that natural immunity is way better, but that's another thing. Even though it can be threatened, it basically shows even those can be threatened. Anything we move with AI technology, and most of these jobs, technology can do it. All you gotta do is hire like 3 people to maintain the technology, which is what they're going for. Have cameras, and that's it, and trackers on the product. Which that's what they want to do. Move into this to the society. They're gonna have trackers and stuff, and have robots and AI run the whole shit. Have like 2 or 3 people to maintain maintenance of the machine. Let's get switch to the article here and get what they doing. The Koreans one. Last night they talking about a new pandemic is coming. So they got all these plans, to put out. He said the symbolic meaning of order Abakeo, Freemasonry, which is these higher up practice Freemasonry. He says within Freemasonry, there are many symbols and phrases that carry significant Masonic teachings and practices, yet fewer are important enough to be emblazoned, called flag, seals, and some regalia associated with Freemasonry. The motto Ordo Abakeo is one such phrase that is extremely important within Freemasonry and is known as Masons as a motto of the 33rd degree. The motto can be found in a splendid I was thinking about saying a regalia dialect, but moving on, is that the model can be found in the splendid decorations of the Order of the Sovereign Grand Inspector General, which is one of the highest honors that can be bestowed upon Masonry. So you are also like the Order Abakeo present in many other significant pieces in Masonic regalia on the fact that is utmost important if you miss the world over. The bottom you should be choose except there it is. So why not, as always, consider Abakeo and the medieval practice of stonemasons understand the broader symbolic meaning of bringing order from chaos and why it's relevant. Masonry, one of the most important jobs of the stonemason is to take rough stones and natural walls, smooth and hew it, and create something structural, sound, aesthetically pleasing, to ensure it will be fit to use in construction. Order. It says such practice is now used for practice of masons today, or they are not literally smothering the surface of stones. Masons are smothering their characters with exterior and database. Basically, culture is basically put order out of chaos. Put order out of chaos. So basically, create order and create chaos and come with the quote unquote solution, the order. Which in course would be martial law, complete control. The 2 Corinthians 2:11. 2 Corinthians 2:11 says that Satan should have special divinity and also the physical counterpart. Satan means adversary. It says that Satan should get an advantage over us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of Satan's device. We gotta be, gotta be vigilant. First Peter 5:8. Peter 5:8 it says, "Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil." He's talking about the adversary. The devil is a one-line walketh about seeking whom he can devour, whom he can deceive. You know, who's adverse to adversity? How about Shemar Shah? You know, for who could deceive mainly these people out here, but the elect, you know, won't be deceived by his trick. And a lot of people are catching up, so it's gonna be a lot of civil war. You know, scripture says there shall be 7,000 men that shall not bow the knee. The elect will reserve 7,000. So the elect will not fall for these things. You know, Romans 11:4. Not gonna fall on the mark of the beast. You know, his system says, Romans 11:4, it says, is about to say the answer unto the Lord, as I reserve myself 7,000, 7 in completion. When I bow the knee, the image of Baal, basically, the false god, the false system. It's even so, then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. So, the grace. The elect can be saved through grace. Now, of your own works, I say faith without works is dead. And the elect, that means the elect will actually want to do the good, quote unquote. Because none is good but the Lord, but you know, keep us the best of ability. The Lord, what his plan, all the plans he got set up, yeah, I'll watch me set up, foil it, thwart, that word thwart, you know, towards me. Job 5:12 says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands can never form enterprise, so they're not going to receive their goal at the end of the day, because the Lord's going to intervene. You know, he should not fill his belly. You know, and the scripture says never trust the enemy when they come with the chaos. They're going to try to offer up a quote unquote solution, which is going to mainly benefit them in the new world order. But scripture warns us about it. Says you never trust the enemy, for like as the iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He said, though he humble himself, he humble himself and go crouch you, actually trying to help you and stuff like that. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him that has wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt see that his works has not been. Let's go out the wicked. You're gonna see the same devil. You know, though he pretend to be good, you know, evil is in his heart. He's planning to snare you. You know. But the Lord is going to deliver us from this snare. Psalms 91:3. Psalm 91:3 says, surely he shall, it says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge, my fortress, and my power. In him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the followers, the fall of Esau, and from the noisome pestilence. Talking about the destruction, mainly the nuclear missiles. No, more importantly, the nuclear missiles, but all pestilence are coming. The final pestilence, the end all be all, is the nuclear missile. Even though I get beaten over in Chariot, it's a wrap, you know. So it's a quick article, it's edifying.